Okay, guys. Let's talk about them fights last night. To be fair, I didn't see the Vargas ball fight. I was working yesterday. The fights were early, even though I heard they started like at 11 a.m. and they ended at night. Um, and I think they ended like real late over there in Saudi Arabia. But yes, I didn't see the ball and Vargas fight. A lot of people say the ball got robbed. They gave it a draw. And I've seen some Twitter in the Twitter world. Some people were saying that draw was the right call, but I didn't see the fight, so I'm gonna do a separate video later on or tomorrow talking about that fight. I'm just gonna talk about the co-main event and the main event. So the Zhang versus Joseph Parker. I'm so happy for Joseph Parker because he's one of the most humble boxers in the boxing community, and he's a nice guy. He's had a decent career. He's had a pretty good career. He's fought good opposition throughout his whole career. He lost to Joshua. He lost to Joyce. But he beat Andy Ruiz. He won a belt. Now he beat Zhang. He beat Deontay Wilder. So even though maybe he's not the best Deontay Wilder, he still beat him. And he's had a pretty decent career. And honestly, I didn't really think this fight was that close. Twitter had it close. Well, point-wise, it was going to be a little bit closer, obviously, because Zhang did drop him twice. And so, yeah. But I don't even remember what rounds did they dropped them. Maybe I should have write it down. But if I'm not mistaken, I think it was the third round, and if I'm not mistaken, the sixth maybe or seventh, something like that, or probably even later on. I just thought Zhang couldn't throw punches. I thought he was conserving his energy. He knows he can't last 12 rounds with a good boxer. I think he's overrated. He got power, yes indeed, he does have power. If you're gonna go bang with him, he probably gonna knock you out. But he was trying to conserve too much energy, wasn't really throwing punches, and he lost. Simple as that. I thought he lost almost every round. I gave the zone commentators, the one that's was scoring the fight, gave the first 2 rounds to Zhang. Well, the first 3, obviously, including the round he dropped him. Personally, I thought Parker won those 2 rounds. I think he was jabbing. I think he was going to the body. I think he was throwing more punches. I think he did a way better job. Even in the rounds that he got dropped, I thought he was winning early, but then he got dropped. So yeah, I think Joseph Parker dominated the fight. Honestly, I had a score of 115-111 if I'm not mistaken, which would have been 117-111. He would have not got dropped. You know what I'm saying? So 117-111 and possibly more, because if I would have gave those rounds to, it's unpredictable what would have happened if he would have not gotten dropped. But it could have been easily 119 to 19 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I really didn't think the fight was really that competitive, other than the knockdowns. I had it 115-111, which one of the judges had it 115-111, and and sky's the limit for Joseph Parker. You know, I think he got a WBO title, right? That was for the vacant WBO title. So sky's the limit for my man. He could fight Usyk if Usyk beats Fury. He could fight. I doubt he'll fight Fury. Him and Fury are pretty close. But he could even if Fury loses or wins, if he loses a close one to Tyson Fury, he could fight. Because everybody knows that Tyson Fury supposedly is going to fight the winner of Ngannou and Anthony Joshua. So we might see Joshua and Usyk in the future. And it's a competitive fight. I still give the edge to Usyk. I think Usyk is pound for pound top 5. And I think he will beat Tyson Fury. And I love Tyson Fury, but I just think Usyk is a monster. You know what I'm saying? Usyk is it's crazy. It's like his footwork, his combination, his speed, his defense. He get caught once in a while, but he's a great boxer. And so yes, Joseph Parker, sky's the limit for him. Good for him. Pretty good career. Nice guy, and he's a 2-time champion. if I'm not mistaken, because he said that he was the new I heard it was, at first I didn't thought it was for a belt, but then I read somewhere that that it was a vacant WBO. To the main event, what could I say about the main event? The main event, what I expected in a way. If you've seen the short that I dropped of my prediction, I said that my words exactly was Anthony Joshua was gonna wash him, and that really did happen. He washed him. He washed Ngannou. Um, the only mistake I made, I said it was gonna be late in the late rounds, in the ninth or the eighth, and it happened quickly. It happened in the first, second round. So good for Anthony Joshua. I know it's gonna happen because it's different fighting Tyson Fury, and a Tyson Fury that you could tell, even though he said he didn't, he took Francis Ngannou lightly. He was too hyper. Also, he was like jumping around, wasting too much energy against Francis Ngannou. He doesn't have as much power as Anthony Joshua. He can drop you, especially when you don't have the technical abilities like Deontay Wilder, who's let's be fair, he's a little, he can't box. He just can't box. People think because he moves and jabs, he's already a great boxer. And I love Deontay Wilder. I think he's one of the most powerful fighters, power punchers of all time. And I think his power could drop anybody, any of the heavyweights, all-time greats. Like one punch, that's all you need. So I do respect Deontay Wilder. It's not that I don't respect him, but technically he's not sound at all. And it's easier to knock down a dude that's not technically sound, and especially if somebody's in your head, like Fury was in Deontay Wilder's head in all those 3 fights. Well, saying that, I still think that Deontay, like Fury, don't got Anthony Joshua's power, and Francis Ngannou had to respect what was coming back to him, and probably the Fury fight gave him too much confidence. Because I thought the outcome was going to be similar anyway, but in the later rounds. But it was quick, and I think that's part of it. I think he was overconfident because he took Tyson Fury to the distance and dropped him, and because a lot of people gave him false hope, and I say false hope, that he won that fight. I didn't think he won that fight. I think it was pretty close, but I ain't thought he won that fight. So Anthony Joshua did what he had to do: drop him, knock him out. Vicious right hands, vicious jabs, poised, mean look to his face. That's what we expected Anthony Joshua to do to Usyk. That's what we expected Anthony Joshua to do to Andy Ruiz. And even in the second fight, he didn't did that. He just ran in the second fight and just threw pity pat punches and just survived. Not survived because he was never in trouble in that fight, but he didn't. He was conservative with his punches against Andy in the second fight with Andy Ruiz. But this is the Anthony Joshua that we thought was going to be a great heavyweight for a long time. He's still a great heavyweight. He still have a great career. He has a couple 3 losses. But hey, that happens. You lose sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He didn't lose to no bum ass motherfuckers either. He lost to Usyk, who's pound for pound top 5 right now, and to Andy Ruiz, who, if it wasn't for his, if he would have a little bit more discipline in his training, he probably would have been a better fixture in the heavyweight division. So, and he's talented. He got hand speed. Maybe he doesn't have the body of a heavyweight, but he has super hand speed. He has a lot of power, and he knows how to fight. So you got to give him that. Anthony Joshua hasn't lost to no bum, and he could turn his career around if he beats, if he goes to fight Tyson Fury and beats him, or if he decides to fight Deontay Wilder, which I don't think is necessary. I think Deontay Wilder's already washed, but he still got that power. You can't sleep on my man's power. But maybe he could fight Baby from the young dude, not Big Baby, the one that lost to the boy. Talk about the young dude from Top Rank. Maybe he could fight him, have a nice fight with him, and beat him. Maybe. Cause I'll give the shot I think Anthony Joshua could beat him. Yes, indeed. So he could do that, and then you see his career, and you be like, his resume is pretty good. He always fought the best. win, lose or draw, he always fought the best, and he got some good outcomes with some great fighters. You know what I'm saying? He beat Joseph Parker. He beat Vladimir Klitschko. He beat now Francis Ngannou, if that's worth anything. So good for Anthony Joshua. He defended boxing, defended boxing's honor against an MMA fighter. He did what he had to do. He did what Fury was supposed to do. But yes, we happy for Anthony Joshua. We're happy for Joseph Parker. Congratulations. And I'm gonna make a separate video and give you a rundown and my opinion on the fight between Ball and Vargas, which I didn't see. I only seen bits of it. And also the Mammadov fight, which I did see a little bit. I saw the knockdown. So I'll talk about that in another video. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you like my content. And see you next time.